just made me realize, like, sometimes I feel like I'm so focused on work and caring about my finances and Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another vlog. I'm really excited for this one because once again, we are going to be getting back into a routine, getting our life together, just a good, productive, cozy vlog. We've been over this, but I feel like I'm always getting back into a routine, re-kickstarting my morning routine, kind of like redeveloping my morning routine, and that's just life. That's just life. There's been a lot of things going on in my life recently that have kind of thrown me off of my routine, and I do want to make a little tea and sit down and chat with you guys about that this morning, just like some life updates, because I feel like this is my first vlog like back home in a little while, in a couple of weeks. So I definitely want to sit down and do a little chat. The other thing that happened just this past weekend is the spring forward time change, which I feel like has been really rough on everyone. Like, you lose an hour of sleep, you want to go to bed later, like your eating schedule's all messed up because like you're not as hungry, you're not hungry at the correct times anymore. And I've definitely been hit by it, like having a hard time sleeping, having a hard time falling asleep. So that's what we're going to be getting through in this video. I hope that it keeps you company and maybe motivates or inspires you. It's Tuesday morning, and you guys saw I just did what looked like a really elaborate morning routine, but it really didn't take that much time. It took everything for me to get out of bed, and my intention was to go to a spin class, but I didn't book it in advance because I knew I might have a hard time getting out of bed. So instead I went down to the gym and just did like a 40-minute running plus little strength workout. And then I went in the sauna for 10 minutes, which was really nice. And I just came out of the shower just now, hence why I'm in my bathrobe, but we're ready to start the day. So I am going to make a new pot of tea. I already had a green tea this morning and I'm craving an Earl Grey. I didn't wash my hair because I thought it looked nice, and then by the time I got out of the shower, I'm like not loving my hair as much. Anyways, while I wait for that water to heat up, I'm going to take my daily supplements here. We have my multivitamin and my probiotic. Both of these are from Ritual, who so kindly sponsored this video. I'm so excited to be working with Ritual on this video because you guys have seen me take Ritual countless times in my videos. I take their supplements pretty much every single day. So I always keep them right where I can see them, right at the front of my pantry. And I want to talk to you guys today about the multivitamin and the symbiotic. Let's start with the multivitamin because this is the product that introduced me to Ritual. I have been taking this for over 2 years now and I will never look back. It's just the multivitamin that I go to and that I trust. It's clean, it's high quality, and it helps fill any nutrition gaps in my diet because as much as we try our best to eat healthy, eat our greens, eat all the vitamins under the sun, I know for a fact that I'm not getting everything I need every single day. So taking a multivitamin just gives me peace of mind, and not to mention when I take both of these every single day, it just feels like an easy little check and a win and something that I'm doing for myself. So let's talk about why I love these multivitamins so much. The first reason is the quality of the ingredients. We have heard so many horror stories of vitamins not containing what they've promised, containing extra stuff that is not even that good for you. Ritual uses high quality ingredients that are third-party tested, and the third-party testing is really, really important. So many supplements are not regulated, they're not third-party tested, meaning you don't really know what's going into them nor what you're putting into your body, and you're spending your hard-earned money on supplements. So make sure it's something good. Did you guys see me like spray water there? Let me take out another one so I can show you guys. The Ritual capsules are super cool as well because they're actually 2 capsules in one. And what this does is it prevents you from needing to take a handful of vitamins. It's just 2 like you just saw me take. And within this capsule is another capsule designed to have a delayed release for optimal nutritional absorption. The best part is that you can take these any time of day with or without food. They do not upset your stomach. They're simply the best. The Synbiotic is a little bit newer in my routine. I've been taking it for about 5 months now. I have tried so many different types of probiotics and I'm really, really happy with the Ritual ones. In this case, you just take 1 per day. The capsule also looks super cool and it's called a Synbiotic because it's actually a 3-in-1. There is a prebiotic, a probiotic, and a postbiotic in here. You don't need to refrigerate these, which is also really nice. And it's just 1 capsule a day to help with your gut health. I feel like we all hear so much about gut health and how it's so important. So I like that this is just an easy step in my routine. I swallow pills really weirdly, you guys. I like take a bit of water, take the pill, and then swallow it down. I just take 2 of these, 1 of these per day, and I'm good to go. I'm so excited and grateful to be working with Ritual because like I said, you guys have seen me taking these. I've spent my own money on these for years. And at the end of the day, I think the most important thing is that you trust the brand you're taking your vitamins from. And I very much trust Ritual. I just feel like they have their customers' best intentions in mind and their health. And I really, really love that. If you guys want to check out Ritual, you can get $25 off your first order. I will have my code on the screen as well as linked down below. And you guys don't have to worry because within the first 30 days, if you are not satisfied, you will get your money back. It is a subscription, but you can pause or delay at any time. There's been a few times where I've had to push my subscription back because I forgot to take my vitamins a couple days. It's really, really easy and their customer service is amazing. Thank you so much, Ritual, for sponsoring this video. I thought I had Earl Grey, but I don't. So instead I have to do this not very good matcha. I've been trying a few times to like get it to taste better and no luck yet. I'm trying to like double the dose and see if that helps. Anyways. Oh my God, my whisk isn't working. What is happening? It won't turn off and I'm scared to take it out of the cup. Ugh. Good thing I have, oh no, ah! Good thing I have a second one. Okay, chaos this morning. Every time I try and make this stupid instant latte, chaos. I think it's cursed and I should just get rid of it. Okay, so as predicted, it's not very good, but I'm gonna drink it anyways, and I just added some honey, so hopefully that will help. At least it's a pretty color, so it's like nice to look at, but yeah, don't buy that kit. Maggie is here being so cute. And I realized I said that this was my first vlog back home. And I guess technically it's my first vlog, but I completely forgot that I did my monthly reset last week. That's just how kind of weird things have been. Okay, so little life updates. We went to Florida. Florida was amazing. You guys saw the vlogs and I was really looking forward to coming back because it's funny because last year when we came back from Florida was when I moved in here into this apartment. And then this year coming back, it was like removing almost because I had gotten rid of my office. So we moved, you know, the new desk in here and there's just like a lot of stuff to get done around the home. And so I was really looking forward to like having something to look forward to coming back from vacation. Unfortunately, while I was in Florida, my grandmother passed away. I really don't, it's really hard for me to talk about these kinds of things because it's not that I'm uncomfortable with death, but I'm really uncomfortable with like sympathy. So I don't like talking about these things. And I feel like sometimes this topic can make other people uncomfortable, which then makes me uncomfortable. So I guess that's just like my preface. Like if you feel like I'm weird while I'm talking about this, that's why. But my grandmother passed away when I was in Florida and the funeral was this past weekend. So of course I was already coming home and then we basically came home, had like 3 days at home and then left for the funeral because my grandparents, well, my grandfather's been gone for 10 years. And and my grandmother obviously just, but some of my aunts and uncles still, and like my grandparents always lived in this small town in southwestern Ontario. So it's about an 8-hour drive, 8 to 10 hours, depending on how many stops and depending on traffic. So we drove over on Friday and came back on Sunday. My grandmother lived till 95, which is incredible. And it's funny because even though she was 95, which is, you know, an incredible age to reach, it still in many ways felt like she would kind of live forever and never, it didn't feel like it was her time. And of course, but it also was a little bit of a surprise. Like I really did feel like she would live forever. So of course the funeral was very sad, but the funny thing about these funerals is they also can be kind of happy because you're celebrating the life of someone that you loved, and you're also reuniting with family. So you get to like visit and see people. And on my dad's side, we have a really big family. My dad has 5 siblings. All of them but one have children. Some of their children, so my cousins have kids now. So it's a really just like big, beautiful family. And as much as it was sad, it also felt really nice to be around them. Sorry, guys. And just seeing everyone and feeling all of the love, it's like that's the love and the family that my grandparents created. And the reason I'm sharing this is because it made me reflect on like that I feel like these are the really important legacies that you can leave in life. Like my grandmother was not like formally educated. She moved from Lebanon to Canada when she was 25. She was extremely brave, and the things in her life that were most important to her were her family, her community, her church, and just being a kind person. And her like love story with my grandfather is also amazing, and like them having 5 kids. It just made me realize like sometimes I feel like I'm so focused on work and caring about my finances and just, you know, go and the city life. And like, I feel like there are certain things about like my business degree that made me this like overachiever person. And maybe it's not even my business degree. I'm just blaming it on that. Maybe that's just me. But I'm like, none of those things mattered to my grandmother. And like, you guys, it felt like so many people came to offer their sympathy, and like she really had a big impact on people. And it was not because of her career or because of, you know, anything like that. It was just because she was a good person. Like, to give you some context, my grandma was the type of person, every Friday she made lunch for her mail lady, and her mail lady would come in and have lunch with her every Friday. Like, that's the type of person that my grandmother was. She was always cooking and baking and sharing and inviting people over. And it just made me think that I would like to be more like that. And it just, you know, puts into perspective how important family is. And I know that family dynamics can be really hard. And like, it really is like a privilege to have a good relationship with your family. For me, I think something I've learned as I've gotten older is that I had to take a little bit of space from my family, whether that's like mental space or like physical space, like in my case, moving a bit away from them. Taking some space allowed me to appreciate what I have and want to work through the tough times and want to work through the frustrations, because you realize how important it is. So that's just been really on my mind lately. I'm not sharing this to like want sympathy or anything like that. I just think it's an important reminder for us that, you know, especially like I like to make productive vlogs, getting back into a routine, but there's just like more important things than that. But that being said, we're still gonna do it in this vlog. But I've just been thinking a lot about my grandmother and my family and my future family as well. It just super, super reinforced, like seeing my cousins. 2 of my cousins have baby daughters, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like I want that so badly. And I know like I'm not quite there yet. And it feels weird like sharing that, but it just made me think of that a lot. And even my mom drove down and she came to be with us, and my stepmom, my sister's mom. So I was with my sister and my dad, and then like all of my aunts and all of my cousins and their kids. Like it was just incredible. Oh my gosh, you guys, someone sent me flowers. Oh my God. I literally cannot believe I'm getting this on camera right now. Okay, someone sent me flowers and it says the name of, it says the name of the person. This is not who sent it, but it says the name of the person who I guess made the bouquet. This is too freaky. My grandmother's name was Sally. Well, her English name, her Lebanese name was Salwa, but everyone called her Sally. That's just effing weird. I'm really shook right now. Oh my God, it's from Mary. She's so sweet. Oh my God, I can't. This is like, I'm like, is this a joke? I'm so shook. Like, what are the odds that the person who made this bouquet is named Sally? And I'm like almost embarrassed that I'm getting this on camera because it's like too crazy. I was not expecting to cry. I just wanted to sit down and tell you guys, you know, about just my little lovely revelation. But this just like is like touching my heart on a whole other level. I'm gonna have to call Mary. And I'm completely shook right now. Oh my God. I like don't want to go all deep and be like my grandmother sending me like a message from heaven, but like I'm almost like, did Mary do this? But I don't think Mary knew my grandma's name. I'm really shook. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna put these in water. I'm gonna compose myself. I like don't even want to let them go. It's like so weird. What the heck? Oh my God. Okay, I'm definitely still shook, but need to move on with my day. This is just so beautiful and really thoughtful of you, Mary. So thank you. I'm going to put them in a vase. I just sent a video of that to my sister because like, I just couldn't believe it. And now I'm gonna have this beautiful reminder. It's just like so kind, so kind. Okay, I have to distract myself. So in this vlog, I wanna spend the next like 2 days together. Today is going to be like a cozy work from home day, but it's a really beautiful day. So I do want to make a point to get outside and just get a hold of these. And then tomorrow I have a really fun day planned. I'm going to send Maggie to daycare and go like out in the day and like work from a coffee shop, stuff like that. So to get started with today, I want to put a load of laundry in and then of course get dressed. I have to figure out where I'm gonna put these. The house is so cluttered right now. I think I'm gonna put them on the dining table so they're like front and center. Like I said, it's a really beautiful day. I have one of the windows open right now and it's just so nice. There's still snow on the ground, but it's starting to feel like spring again. And I need to eat breakfast as well. Jean prepared me a little bowl. So let's just get into all that. Welcome to my desk, you guys. This is the new setup. We bought a new monitor. I actually am in love with how this setup turned out. You guys, if you've been watching for a little while, you remember my old big clunky brown desk and this old monitor. This monitor was so bad. It warped all the colors, like purple would turn blue, like anyways. So I just love having this like modern desk, and I love all the little pops of pink. It actually matches my outfit today. That wasn't on purpose, but yes, we bought this giant monitor from Dell so that instead of having two screens, we just have one nice screen. It makes it a little bit less cluttered. The desk is actually quite small. I bought the smallest size in the desk just to like be more minimal, but it's nice because it has this storage. So this is mine, this is JS's, and then this is all like pens, and gotta keep, you know, a lip gloss here. And then we just have some coasters for like the drinks and stuff. Like I'm obsessed. This desk was really cheap. It's from Wayfair. It's definitely not the best quality. Like the other night, Jess was showing me something on the computer and we were both leaning on the desk and I could feel it and I was like, oh, but I didn't want to splurge on an expensive desk without knowing whether or not I would enjoy a standing desk. So for now, it's perfect. I think it was like $300 from Wayfair. I'll link it. I've gotten a few requests to link it. Definitely very affordable. I would recommend it. It's just like, you're probably not gonna have it for like 15 years, but anyway. This is actually the first time I see this setup like in my viewfinder on camera, and I'm like, it looks amazing. So I'm really, really happy. I made my agenda for the day. Big agenda today. I'm trying not to get overwhelmed. I was definitely feeling a little overwhelmed this morning, but I've just been trying to remind myself, like, you know, just kind of what I was just saying of like, these are not the things that define you. Crushing your to-do list and making money and succeeding at your career, these are not the things that need to define you. So just go easy on yourself, gentle productivity style. I did go in and highlight some of the must-dos for today. Now, the thing is, the list is really long, but a lot of the time, like a lot of these things are like, they'll take 2 minutes. It's just I build them up in my head. So what I want to start with today are these little things. That way they're done, out of the way, and I get to start my day with like quite a few check marks. I really like that. It's like writing down, you know, sometimes I'll write down on my list, like take my supplements, like just so I could check it off. I have like some emails to send and I need to do a finances check-in just to like rearrange my vacation spending. I've been really avoidant with my finances lately, which is not something I'm very proud of. So we're gonna start with all of that right now. Right now. Actually, I'm gonna grab my breakfast right now. Can I just say, one of my favorite parts about like working with brands and the brands that I work with specifically is there are a few that when we email each other, we send hearts, and that makes me so happy because I am such an emoji girl. Like if it was professional, I would just use emojis instead of punctuation. I remember when I first started working corporate, I was like wanting to put smileys everywhere and like, oh, terrified, like, And now that I get to work with people who we literally are like sending emojis and sending hearts to each other, it makes my heart so happy. So I just had to say that. I love it. Send a little heart to your coworker or to your boss. Like if you have that relationship with your boss where you guys can send each other emojis and hearts, like that is so amazing. I never had a boss like that. I so wish I did. I don't know, they just go a long way. Or this is a Gen Z heart. This is what we're supposed to do now, right? I just got in from a super long walk as kind of my lunch break. It was so nice and beautiful outside. It just really filled my heart. I meant to like vlog and take clips of how nice it was outside, but then I ended up calling my stepmom and we spoke for like 45 minutes, which was just really, really nice. I love I love walking and talking. It's just like, I don't know, it's just the best feeling, like catching up with someone in the middle of the day, sun shining, out for a walk, like put me in a really good mood, as you guys could tell. I got a bit cold when I was working earlier and I just put on this sweatshirt. It's a new one from Garage. Of course, all of my clothes are from Garage, but I wanted to show it to you guys because I've just put it with these sweatpants that I've had for a while. This is from their Elevate collection, which is so nice. The collection is just so good. And I've said this before, I think, but it's the perfect dupe for the Aritzia TNA, like sweat fleece and all of that. It's just like a more affordable option. The stitching is very similar. The cuts are very similar. It's really, really thick and nice. I actually have a TNA one from a couple years ago. It's really good too, okay? I'm not shading them. It's just, if you wanna do like a matching set or whatever, this is like a bit of a more affordable route. So yeah, I just really, really love it. I also got it in a blue for springtime. And yeah, I just got in, you guys can see my nose is like a little red from being outside. It's 1:40, which is crazy. And it's just a testament to the spring forward because I don't know, my schedule is just like all messed up. I am gonna make some leftover pasta. I'm not super hungry. I don't know why, something about working from home, I like don't get an appetite until later in the day and it's really bad. Especially if I have like a mid-afternoon caffeine, it just literally gives me so much anxiety. And I've just been trying to be more aware of my eating patterns and my caffeine consumption, especially as it relates to my anxiety, because there are really, really strong correlations. But anyways, not super hungry, but I'm kind of gonna like force myself to eat. That sounds bad. Not force myself, but just make a habit of eating. And we had these pastas last night from Lulu's Pasta Bar in Griffintown. So good. It's a new restaurant, but it's like so busy. It's amazing. If you live in Montreal, you need to try. So I'm gonna heat these up and then get back to work. I added some roast veggies because it's funny, as soon as I put this in the pan, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm hungry. I don't know, it like, the smells or something ignited something in me, which is great. So added some roast veggies. I just poured myself another Stanley. My goal is 2 of these per day and then I'm gonna work up to 3. And because it's my second, well, I just do this once a day, I add this chlorophyll. I'm gonna just take this sweater off because I'm paranoid about staining it. I don't think I mentioned this at the beginning of this video, but some of the other things like on my to-do list were to sell some furniture because we have 2 desks in the house currently since moving my standing desk here. We have JS's old desk, which is a really, really nice desk. It just doesn't really like match this apartment very well. It's like a dark wood. So we were selling it and I've kind of been like, I'm in the house in charge. I'm the one in charge of like selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace. Also just the chlorophyll turns your water green and it's really satisfying. So I'm the marketing girl in the house. I'm in charge of putting things on Facebook Marketplace and like selling them. And I don't know why I was like putting off selling this desk because I was putting off selling it because I was scared it wasn't gonna sell and that it would just sit in my house. So instead I just let it sit in my house. Like, logic, hello. But I put it up just before going for the walk and someone bought it while I was on the walk. She lives really close to me, so I'm gonna put it in my car and deliver it. So that's great, that's gonna be gone. She didn't want the matching chair, which we might just keep the chair for now, or I'll just try and sell it individually. It just feels like such a win when these things happen because having like stray furniture lying around the house, especially like when you live in like a smaller apartment, and any clutter, you just really feel it. The other thing I have to deal with, I'm looking at it right now, is I bought some humidifiers. I had one that was old that I like brought from my office, and then my mom actually bought me one, and they both leak. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do with this. Like, do I throw them out? Do I try and fix them? Like, I just don't have the patience for it. So I put it in this kind of corner that's like the most hidden corner of the apartment. But I can see them from where I'm standing right here. And I'm like, oh my God, I have to deal with the humidifiers. We also have decided to sell our Roomba. It's technically Jean's Roomba, but I don't really like Since it's me who works from home, I can't stand when it runs and I'm working. I would rather me be the one doing the vacuuming. So we decided to sell the Roomba and we're gonna get a used Dyson. But as the Facebook marketer-in-chief, Facebook marketplacer-in-chief, it's like more stuff that I don't really wanna do, but one thing at a time, and we have a little win with the desk. My beautiful flowers are there and the sunshine is coming in, so it's all good. I'm really hungry and I think my food is probably ready by now. I have to call my copywriting boss and he's not a heart emoji, but he's a pretty funny guy. I have to call him because I don't know, they have like something urgent, and I'm just gonna be honest, I'm not in the mood to do it today. But maybe I'm just gonna call him and I'll work on it tomorrow. I find something, a little note about being a freelancer is everything's kind of always urgent. It feels like I feel like when you're an employee, it's like you have tasks kind of like coming up on the horizon and you know what projects are in the midst, but because you're a freelancer and you're more of like a doer, or at least in my case I am, it's like I execute the task of writing things. I'm not like coming up with strategies and like visions for the future. It's like, we need this, do this. Everything's kind of like urgent. So it's this kind of relationship where like you won't hear from them. Sometimes I don't hear from them for a week. Sometimes it's more like 2 weeks, and then different people, it's different things. Like some people I don't hear from them within the company for months. And then it's like, hey, can you do this like right away? And you're just like, hi, I haven't heard from you in a while. So it's not a bad thing. I think it's just the nature of the job. But for me, as like that more anxious type, it's important that I learn to be like, take in the information, set realistic deadlines, and not just say, yes, I'll do it right away, when maybe it's not necessarily like realistic that I can do it right away. And while also respecting my other projects and other things that I'm working on, and being like, okay, I said I was gonna edit a video, like a YouTube video this afternoon. You know, am I gonna break that promise to myself? Am I gonna rearrange things? Like, how do I wanna do it? It's just something that I'm kind of like learning as I go. So I know some of you guys are freelancers. I would love to hear from you if you've experienced stuff like that, and kind of how you handle it and how you set like realistic, I guess like set boundaries and set realistic timelines with your clients. I'd love to hear from you. But I gotta make that phone call. But first, look at my gorgeous lunch.
I tried to grab
wow,
exactly
get off your
here.
phone. Look where you're going.
You look where you're going.
I am. I can walk and vlog, but clearly you can't email or Twitter. Maggie. Say hi, blondes. No, that's my dad's line.
Hi, what?
My dad once thought I said hi, vlog. I said, Dad, say hi, vlog, and he said hi, blondes. I think you were there when he did it. It was on Canada Day.
That's a pretty good one.
So we're having a get your life together night. Jean's making dinner. We made a list of everything that we need to do tonight, and we just took care of Target liquidation. We had so many like extra products and stuff just lying around the bathroom, mostly all mine. The frames, Jean, are almost done. I just need you to put them up in the closet, but I'll wait before checking it off.
Yeah. What's the first one?
Hang frame.
We can't do it right now.
No, we're stuck by task.
One.
Go to locker.
Yeah. Or locker run.
Yeah.
What's the second task?
Humidifier.
Yeah. Yeah, you can take care of that while I make food.
Oh. I just feel bad.
Or?
Well, I don't know, like, what do we do? I don't want to throw them out, but like we can't keep them if they're leaking. And we're also not going to keep it like on top of something. It's too ugly.
Yeah.
Maybe I have to ask my mom if hers leaks. The other one is...
This isn't a leak, right? Leak is not the right word.
The other, this one though, I think we can like donate or something, because it's just too annoying. You have to refill it every day. So we'll donate this?
Sure.
Or do we throw it? That's the thing. It's like, if it kind of doesn't work, do we donate it?
Yeah, it's like, if it's not like we don't want it, it doesn't work. Right?
Yeah.
Did you wash those, or?
No.
What's that face?
I'm so tired. Like, I don't know what's happening. I just don't, like, I hate dealing with this stuff. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, but it's good. We have to do it.
I know.
Because this isn't even like, it's dirty in here. It's just like, it's messy.
It's cluttered. Good morning, guys. Today is Wednesday and we are implementing a new weekly routine. I'm so excited about it. When I let go of my office, I kind of made a promise to myself, and I told you guys about this, that I'm going to send Maggie to daycare 1 day a week so that I can go out and have the whole day to do whatever I want, work from a cafe, try a different workout class. Those are pretty much the two things that I wanted. There weren't they're not big things I want in life. I just want to work from a cafe and go to a workout class. But it's also really good for her because this doggy daycare, they have like a private dog park. And so she just runs and plays with like a bunch of dogs all day. She's been once before and she was tired for like 2 days after. So I think this is going to be just really, really like good for her, good for me. And I'm hoping that if I get her on this consistent schedule of going and she gets really tired out by it, it will also help with the separation anxiety training. That is my hope. So it's definitely expensive. It's definitely an investment. And like this whole day, I've kind of like braced myself to just cost money because I'm going to go get lunch. I'm going to sit in a cafe. But it's just things that I haven't done literally since before COVID. Like it's kind of crazy. And like, I just want to enjoy Montreal more and enjoy the city. And yeah, basically I'm reallocating my budget. And that's the way I have to see it, is like, I'm no longer paying a fixed amount for an office per month. Instead, it's like, yeah, I'm going to buy a bagel for lunch and I'm going to go grab a coffee. And in the end, I'm going to be saving money. It feels like I'm spending more frivolously, but in the end, I'm saving money. So that's kind of what's up. I just dropped her off and I'm going to run over to the donation center, the thrift store, because of that checklist you guys saw last night. We didn't get everything done, but we did get a good amount done. The house is already looking better. It was so sweet, actually. We delivered the desk to a girl in our neighborhood, and she was so nice and she was so happy. And I just love these kind of like, some people are freaks on Facebook Marketplace, but sometimes you just find, you know, another real person. And she was saying that her work contract had just been like extended. So she was like, okay, I need a desk. And then she saw the post on Facebook, and we lived super close together, and like I was able to deliver it. And she sent me a screenshot of what she had sent to her colleague. Like, she was like, I'm so thankful, like it's divine timing. And it's like, it's good for me too, because like I got rid of the desk in 1 day. I just love when everything works out for both parties. Like, it's just amazing. So you guys saw it yesterday. I went to Simon's. I ordered a bunch of stuff online. All pajamas. You guys are like gonna make fun of me, but I have the intention of like returning most of it. I just wanted to try them on at home. There's something about shopping for pajamas that I was like, no, I want to try these at home. Oh my freaking gosh, these are so soft. Okay, we're in trouble. So basically, I think it was in January, I bought these pajamas from Simon's. I spent more than I'd ever spent on pajamas because they were like $50, which I always just like, that's crazy. That's so expensive, but I love them so much. And I genuinely sleep better wearing these comfy pajamas than like, I had one pair of pajamas that were really cute that I got at the thrift store. But I think because I've had them for so long and like just washing them, they shrunk. So they don't fit me as well anymore. And they're like really short on the legs. So I was like, I'm going to splurge and I'm going to get myself some nice pajamas. And now I'm addicted. It's really a problem. So I went back online at Simon's and I was in a weird mood. I ordered too much stuff and I was like, I'm going to return it. So I got the same pajamas that I currently have, but in beige, because I was like, well, I already know that I love them. So that's option one. I bought these striped pants. I wasn't expecting them to be as soft as they are. I think, yeah, I got a size medium. These are insane. They're so soft. And these I figured I could just wear with like the little t-shirts that I already have. So I didn't get like a top for that. And then I ordered a bathrobe because I wanted like a more springy bathrobe. And I just thought this was gorgeous. $80, medium. Both of my other bathrobes were pretty old and I just figured it was time for an upgrade, and I wanted something that was like more of a cotton material than a synthetic. Like I realize I'm being so bougie right now. And then the last thing that I ordered, this is also a bathrobe, but this, I think, I'm just looking at it, I'm not actually in love with it. It looked better on the website. So this I'm definitely gonna return. This was the cheapest one, but it's a synthetic material. How much was it? Okay, this was on sale for $50. These I have to decide, because is it crazy to have two of the same? I mean, I love them. I love them so much. And I feel like for spring, they're so cute, but do I need two of the same? And then these I really love. And this I'm gonna have to try on. I think I'm gonna end up just taking these two and I'm gonna return these. And that's like the responsible financial choice. I think that's what's up. Like, I'm acting like I need more pajamas when like I have a laundry machine. I can wash these and wear them and all in the same day, you know? So TBD.
I've been waiting on this one package to come. It's for the baby space nursery bathroom stuff. And they have really cute stuff.
Why do I do this?
Nursery. So I picked out like a little theme. I just a little two of these.
Oh my God.
But I'm so excited to go put this stuff on.
I feel like I woke up in a bit of a panic today and I'm like feeling so flustered and just like everything's going wrong. I'm gonna be honest, you guys, I think I'm like, not like anxious in a bad way, but just like a little bit anxious for my day out because I have so many things planned and I'm so excited. And it's almost like, you know, when you're like, you put too much pressure on something like going well, that's like almost how I feel about my big day today. I didn't even tell you guys what I have on the agenda. I'm doing a bar class at noon. Then I'm getting a pedicure because Camilla got me a pedicure gift card for Christmas, which is like so generous, and I was saving it for like a special occasion, and yeah, I'm just like, I'm ready. So that's what I'm doing today, like first, then I'm gonna go work from a cafe, then I'm doing another bar class. I accidentally booked two, and then I was just like, YOLO, I'm gonna do both. And I'll like go return that stuff from Simon's. I think I just like, I might have over planned what, you know, I'm able to do. But my vision is that when I'm getting a pedicure, I'm gonna sit there and read. And I think that will be really nice. I'm going to a place I've never been before for pedicure called the 10 Spot. Actually that's not even true. I was thinking it was something else where they do waxing at the 10 Spot, but I've been somewhere else for waxing. So it looks like a really nice salon and like it's close to my gym. I'm gonna get a bagel for lunch. Like I have my whole day planned. It's almost 10 a.m. right now. So I think I'm just like a bit antsy to get going. I'm also really, really hungry. And I'm wearing the same thing I wore yesterday, but I'm gonna change. I just put this on to like take the dog. I literally felt like a mom dropping her kid off at daycare. It's only Wednesday, but I just have the feeling like it's Friday. I don't know why. I think like, I know I keep repeating myself, but I just feel really overwhelmed, and I like need to remind myself like it's only Thursday. It's all good. Anyway, here's my breakfast, 2 eggs, toast, and then some yogurt with banana and my homemade granola. I'm gonna take my supplements, and I'm just watching a vlog, trying to like just enjoy enjoy the moment and not feel so stressed. And then I think if I have time, I'm gonna try on those pajamas for you guys. Otherwise, Simon's, like what I love about Simon's, I love a lot of things, but I love their return policy because I actually like, I would go return the stuff today because it's convenient, but I have like a month to go and get my money back. So, and I can also do it in batches. Like I can just return the stuff that I know I want to return today and then decide. So I'm just telling myself this to kind of help me relax and feel less anxious. Okay, so I just got out of my pedicure. Everything today is like not exactly, well, I shouldn't say that. Everything's just taking a little bit longer. I had to start the pedicure late because they were running late, and then it took forever. I'm like used to really quick pedicures, but they like took their time and did a really good job, which is obviously a good thing. I just wasn't expecting it. So I ended up canceling the second bar class because like it was just too much and it didn't leave me, like I'd have to run there right now. And I just really want to sit down and have an iced latte, probably decaf at this point because it's like 3 p.m. already. But I just want to like sit down and get some work done and like have my coffee shop moment. So I canceled the bar class. And that's it. It's a beautiful day. I'll be honest, I felt a bit stressed all day. Just a lot going on right now. Trying to get back into routine can just be overwhelming. You guys know how it is, but we're gonna go get a coffee and everything's gonna be fine. And my toes look really good. And that's that.